Hey everyone, it's Kimmy. I am Mama on a Mission. I am a 14-year online reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and I'm also now a Whatnot seller. And I had to pop on here really quick. This is going to be one of those random videos where I am looking to hear from you guys. You know, there has been this bizarre outage this week, the last couple days on and off. There's been weird things happening on Whatnot, eBay, my shipping was having issues as far as it was saying that the labels weren't printing right. And so all this like weird internet juju out there, all these like things, outages, weird error messages, right? And obviously my entire business is, well, I'm an online reseller. So when these things happen, obviously we need to be aware of them. We have to roll with the punches, see what the updates are. I know Whatnot was out for a while. It was kind of glitchy the other day. Anyways, I'm popping on really quick here because my sales have been good, steady incline, you know, steady days of sales. I was looking at my numbers the other day. I even told you guys in one of my videos that my sales are on the increase. Great. I'm working really hard, doing all the things. I feel like every time I get to that point, I'm like, oh, things are going good. I'm working hard. Things are rolling in my way. Everything's going great. It's like the rug gets slipped out and I fall and I hit my face on the on the front porch or something, because it just seems to be that way, right? Like that's just part of basically any job. But that's how I feel when I get my train moving here. I'm doing all the things. I'm cross-posting, delisting, and then something happens. You guys are like, what now, Kimmy? What now? I know. Oh, this girl, she's always got something crazy going on. Well, I have been having good sales, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I've had any sales today on eBay. That's weird. Odd, right? I'm like, okay. And you know what? Like, if I look at my 30-day graph, it's like this. You know, that's why I always call it the roller coaster. Some really great days, some really low days. What's happening here? I don't have any sales for this particular day. I'm like looking around. Did I get a negative feedback, right? I automatically think something happened. What went wrong? Looking around. I go to look and I literally was just looking at these numbers. In your seller hub on eBay, it has your seller level. If you're top rated, if you have any transaction defects, late shipment rates, all these things. And I know the other day, my tracking uploaded on time was 100%. Shipping and tracking information is really important to me. I work really hard to make sure I get everything out on time, scanned. My post office knows it's really important to me. I always, you know, we work together really well. It's my business, right? This is my job. I got to do a good job at it. So I go and look, and I have a huge decrease in my tracking stuff. Literally today. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Why does this always happen? Maybe that should be my thumbnail for this. What is happening again? Why is this always happening to me? So, like I said, this is going to be a quick one. 8-minute video, Kim. You can do this. Just a quick thing. I want you guys to check for me, too. With this is it maybe this weird internet outage? Maybe something in a system somewhere is not working. I'd love for you all to check if you have an eBay account, go into your seller level, look in the area of your, it's like right on my main screen. When I go to my eBay seller hub, it's right there. There's a little box, it says seller level, and all of a sudden I went down to 96%. I did my due diligence. I looked, and all of a sudden, all these items, it says not uploaded on time. On eBay, yeah, it's like a weird eBay thing. So I'm looking at all of them. I'm putting all the pieces together. You know, I'm researching. These are things we have to do. Why did all of a sudden all of these say that they're not uploaded on time? Well, I went over and I checked on the USPS.com site, and they all did get uploaded on time, and they have tracking history. I'm looking at one right now, and it says, okay, shipping label, right, which no longer counts. It used to be when you printed the shipping label, that counted as shipping your item, which, to be fair, you know, people would print the label from home and then not actually ship the item for 3 days. So within the last year or so, they stopped allowing that to be your actual, you know, shipment time. It needed to be scanned in by your post office. So either the person who picks it up at your mailbox or the actual post office itself, it needs to be scanned by someone from there. And I'm looking at this transaction that on eBay says it was not scanned. There's no shipping history. And there's like 10 updates. Shipping label created. USPS in possession of item. Arrived at regional origin. Right? If you've ever looked at USPS tracking, I've looked at so many in my lifetime, and I'm like, why did my package go into New York end up in California? Like, you don't even want to start looking at this stuff because it'll make your brain turn into scrambled eggs because you're like, how did that happen? But I'm looking at all departed USPS facility. This thing was scanned in 15 times probably. I should count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. This thing was scanned out of this regional facility into this USPS, arrived at the post office, out for delivery, delivered. That's how many times this thing was scanned, according to the USPS tracking website. But on eBay, I have many, many dings right now, all of a sudden, and I have no sales today. So, woo, the hair is looking, it's been windy out there. The hair is looking wild. So, is this a weird coincidence? Is it some kind of weird side effect from all these outages and this internet chaos that has been going out in the world the last several days on and off? I had issues with Whatnot last week, so I don't know what is happening. But you guys tell me, check your seller hubs. Have you heard this from anybody else? Have you seen anyone else complaining about it? Did you check your own seller page if you have like a seller hub on eBay? And do you have any issues with this? 9 items all of a sudden say they were never tracked or scanned. And so now I have a ding on my account because it looks like I'm not uploading my tracking on time. And I now have no sales. Well, look at that face. It's only a face a mother could love, right? Well, that's a bummer. And of course, I had to waste like 30 minutes. Not waste, but I had to look into it, right? That's our job. I'm like, why does this happen? What's going on? Why is it not tracking? I know I got it there. Boo-da-doo-da-doo-da-doo. You guys let me know. Just want to say, weird outage, weird thing happening. Is there an eBay outage? Something is not calculating right. And now my account went and now I have no sales. So, bummer. Check in. Let me know if you have anything if anything's going on, because I don't know what to say. Actually, I'll end with what I will be doing is messaging. It used to be called eBay for Business, the eBay page with a check mark. You got to make sure it's like the real eBay professional page. And I'm going to check with them and see if I get any type of response that they're having some kind of weird issue, and that hopefully it'll clear it up itself on its own, because this stinks. All right. Love you guys. Bye.